Late 2004 was a horrible time for those with any good taste whatsoever. Coinciding with the re-election of the nation's president, the film Saw was unleashed, or rather, seemingly shoved out the studio doors into the streets, where it rained horror upon the masses. However, it isn't clear upon whether the producers wanted the film itself to scare the audience, or if their plan was to terrify the viewers by making them actually pay to witness the monstrosity. Either way, morons and intellects alike walked away with quaky bowels.
Saw is like my favorite movie. I like the part when the guy was in the, when he was in the barbed wire and the camera was making all go.
Unbeknownstly, went into the wrong theater, thinking this is the highly acclaimed Shaun of the Dead movie. You know, that a good one. And the refuse I witnessed in those following 103 minutes was the result of poor dialogue, fecal matter thrown into a blender.
I don't care what anybody says. Amber's Predator is awesome.
It's Saw.
That came out already?
Some argue that the film is a worthless piece of trash that shouldn't even be recommended to friends as a joke, while others contend that buried deep, deep inside, oh so very deep, is a real film waiting to be found.
Beauty is only skin deep, so I had to look past the sickening acting, the plot holes, and Danny Glover in order to realize that the film wouldn't be so bad if the basic storyline was in the hands of a real director. It's a thought that counts.
Some like the film for lesser reasons.
My favorite part of the movie was when Carrie Ellis got really pissed or something, or heard something, and started screaming. But he totally broke out of character and used his real English-sounding voice. I kill you! I kill you! Or something like that.
But for every fan, it seems there are hundreds of now disheartened moviegoers, too afraid to even step foot into a theater anymore.
The part where that dude saws his foot off is so lame. Just a little blood squirts off onto his shirt and it's over. Evil Dead 2 is so much better.
Who's laughing now?
That was awesome.
I tried to see a movie a week after seeing Saw, but when I walked into the theater, it was like Pavlov's dog. And instead of salivating, I started vomiting all over myself and those around me.
Those are just examples of the least severe instances of viewer victimization. What follows may be too hard for some people to watch. Daniel Gregor, whom his friends call Wesley, was one of those tricked to go watch Saw. He didn't go because he likes scary movies, but because his favorite actor and lifelong hero, Cary Elwes, stars in the film. On that fateful night, young Daniel donned his favorite Princess Bride costume and left his house with high spirits. Today, young Daniel is in a coma.
Originally, I didn't want to take him to Saw because of the R rating, but the last Cary Elwes movie Danny had seen was Liar Liar. He was so looking forward to this one.
Things took an ugly turn, however.
I got up and went to the bathroom, and when I came back, Danny wasn't moving. I tried to figure out what had happened, and that's when I looked up at the screen. Cary Elwes was up there, but he was bloated, like in floating face down in a body of warm salt water for days, and somehow forgot how to act. I didn't know what to do. There was no way I could go back in time and change the script.
I had no intention for this at all. The way we made money off of tricking people into thinking they would be seeing a good movie totally surprised me. Like that time I was mowing the grass and I found a dead body.
Instead of a solid fan base, it seems those involved in the production of Saw were out to get money extracted from the warm blood and tears shed by the public. There is a hope, however. Countless non-profit groups have been lobbying to get the original version of Saw out into theaters to replace the current version. Their efforts have been thwarted so far, but tonight we have a special treat for you. Although this will hardly make up for the heartache implanted in millions, it may help construct a public vision of what could have been. And now, the film critics unanimously agree on as the superior of the two versions of Saw, Saw 1.0.